drilling for oil and gas off our Virginia coasts makes absolutely no sense. The oil and gas as an energy source is dirty, it's risky, it's non-renewable. Non-renewable, especially in the fact that the federal government predicts there's about 6.5 days worth of oil off our coast based on the average American consumption of oil. That's just 6.5 days and it's all gone, forever gone. So the investment would make absolutely no sense. And especially in light of the investment that we could be making in offshore wind. Virginia's offshore wind potential, we have Class 5, and Class 6 offshore wind potential, and there is a shallow shelf so that we research area that is about 12-15 miles off our Virginia Beach coast is one that, with conservative estimates by the Virginia Coastal Energy Research Consortium, would supply as much as 25% of Virginia's electricity power. And this is clean, renewable energy. This is energy that does not run out. This is not energy source that has any risks. There are no spills from wind. And it's also one that far outweighs the number of job potential. The estimate so far from the Virginia Offshore Wind Authority is about 10,000 jobs potential. It's a real win-win situation for us because of the fact that it's not only the jobs, but it's also that renewable energy source. And it's also a research component that could really put Virginia into the to be the real East Coast energy capital of the East Coast. We are unique on the East Coast in having a substation, electric substation, so we can tie into our grid. Our population base is here in Hampton Roads. Instead of our electrical lines having to come from the from the Midwest area, and that's sparking a lot of controversy right now with high wire tension voltage lines coming through and going through our historic places and our battlefields. So this would be actually east to west transmission lines. And also the manufacturing possibilities. Each turbine has about 8,000 parts, and that's a lot of manufacturing potential. As a matter of fact, the mayor of Virginia Beach about a year ago announced that an Italian gear manufacturer is actually going to set up its North American headquarters in Virginia Beach, hoping to really tap into the offshore wind development, the manufacturing capabilities, and also the fact that Hampton Roads has a deep water port is very substantial to us really crowning that as an energy capital for renewable energy, because these offshore wind turbines, they not only need the construction, but they also need the maintenance. And these we have the shipbuilding industry in Newport News and Norfolk that would really be able to, capture a lot of business from up and down the Atlantic coast. Virginia doesn't have any current applications in. The federal government has just opened up that window for proposals. A number of states have other applications in, so it's a race. We need to be competitive on the Eastern Shore. We definitely have the potential to be competitive with the other states along the Atlantic coast, and why we're wasting time with something as dangerous and risky and non-renewable and dirty as offshore oil and gas is really beyond me.